its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck. There's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They go again with Pierce. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce. And they're able to stop him short. 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. 4th down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Stroud off the play fake. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Stroud to throw it. That's complete to Pierce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. First and 10, it's Pierce. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
51 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Etienne once more. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. You look at the defense for these Texans.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Texans 14, Jaguars 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Second and 7. Give to Bigsby on the option. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
ETN up the middle. Henry To'o there on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at
trying to finish this game,
we go
man.
back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Dances by him. Down, but not before they're
Better
inside.
keep running that option.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. On the counter, ETN. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On second down, ETN once more. And they are able
Strip
to
that
stop
shit,
it, but he
man.
does take it all the way to the 2. Last play they got got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose.
Stay on your feet.
Now the Texans use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. Side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Houston.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Defenses get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Toward the end zone, but that's
Come on, dog.
From a defensive perspective, they have exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here goes Stroud again.
I was gonna say, bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
And they turn it over. The Texans, they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be
the ball
inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On first down, right back to ETN. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
pick. Let's go.
For the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. This is caught at the 20.
Let's go, man. That's how you throw the dots. That's how you do it.
Play that turns out to be 36 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Oh, man, you're so big, bro. You should be snatching.
He's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track.
Nobody want to catch the ball.
Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Pierce gets this one running right.
Now y'all don't know the block.
Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
3rd and 12. Going for it with Pierce. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Ain't gonna drop that one.
That is caught. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Stroud.
Run the route.
Texans.
Stopping for
Collins. Career touchdown number 60 as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They're having a breakout game, man.
He brings up 3rd down on the sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There we go.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hand off right side to Pierce. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling
Offense
through
ain't
anyway.
doing
They're
nothing,
fortunate
man.
to get a yard out of that one.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Stroud sets up the play action. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, 33 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always...
Touchdown, Texans! Take down a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Texans 42, Jaguars 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing there, but this pass.
Why is that not a fumble, though?
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
Take right open.
Lawrence.
Come on.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, let's go. This is our last chance. All right, let's go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get it behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Hey,
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Straight ahead, ETN. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sending it up.
It's been how they've taken their play to
Sit in a fucking house,
You
dog.
can add another incompletion to the total number that they
Man, they
forced
getting no
in this
time to throw
runaway
that.
contest.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the
Oh,
scoreboard.
that's wild.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Stroud's throw taken in by Collins.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the...
Now a hit and a loose football.
Did I get it?
Looks like one of the DBs
Let's
has
go,
it.
man.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Now they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he will get into the end zone.
You gotta get out of that dumbass baseline, man.
This thing is ugly. Now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Oh, no, to that ball too low, man.
This game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
On third down, here's Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Here's Logan Cook now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Oh, boy.
And as his defense walks off the field.
Can't even get no stats, man. Defense did all the work.